Welcome back to Kyalami and the Motorsport Festival, incorporating the Extreme Festival of Motorsport. And massive crowds coming out to see this launch of the magnificent new Kyalami circuit. Incredible to see that Volkswagen and Celeb have got behind a Volkswagen media and celebrity challenge here today as well. So some of our top celebrities and top media journalists will be fighting out in little polos. Great to see all the backing from various sponsors behind these vehicles as well. And that just bodes well for what's going to happen out on the track. But Laren managed to catch up with the godfather of motorsport, Roger McCleary.
Roger, you've been a media man all your life. What do you think of this initiative from Volkswagen?
I think it's fantastic. I think Volkswagen lead in a lot of things, actually. First, the trust they put in our media guys at a Grand Prix circuit like this, where you're going a lot faster than you ever thought you'd go. But to bring their cars out and bring 8 cars out, and this is a start, I believe, of a series. It'll be nice to have, and it'll be a lot of competition. Number one, from the different media to drive these cars. And I think it'll got a lot of mileage too. I think the conditions must be you drive in the car, you report on the race. And I must say the excitement is created amongst all the members of the guild has been fantastic, and they're really looking forward to it. It's a nice feeling, but once they get on the track, it'll be serious competition.
Well, it's luck of the draw time, not for your pole positions, but for which car you're actually going to be driving. Looks like car number 1 going to Mark Jones there. Oh, the Celeb car goes there. 7 goes to Mark Smart. Dennis Tropper's going to take the 8 car. Oh, we're going to be having some fun and games out there, I can tell you. Oh, and Lupini's in there as well. That's a dangerous option to have, particularly in a media challenge. Well, Janine van der Post will start the race and heads down towards Crowthorne. And we caught up with Andrew Leopold before he started his race.
First time out, so you had to take it pretty easy, quite a steep learning curve after that. But all the cars are identically matched, so it's just about following the other people, learning some of the braking markers and just getting a comfortable feel with it.
The last time I've been on track was probably 5 years ago, and then it was the old Kyalami. So I don't know the new corners and so forth and so forth, but a few laps in, it's okay, it's good.
This initiative is brilliant to get people to Kyalami. Look what we see here, and then that's what we believe is to be doing right. And having the people here and getting the people here, it's all about that. The racing for me is secondary, but wow, it's great fun in this little car. I loved it. A little bit of work to keep out of the traction control and the stability controls, but beyond that, it was fantastic.
Dennis, I've been hearing in the pits there's some interesting tactics being spoken of with regards to racing.
Well, my only tactic is that I want to get my car working, because I had a great qualifying for about a lap and a half, and then it went into limp mode, unfortunately. And now I was cruising around in the equivalent of 5th gear. So hopefully they can get that sorted out for tomorrow, and I can dive bomb a couple of people from the back of the grid.
I think there's a couple of guys out that have got a lot more actual racing experience with me. I think I've just got youth and all of those things that are associated with youth, like being stupid and fearless on my side. But I think the other guys have got proper racing experience, so it should be quite fun.
Oh, proper racing experience is paying off here as Mark Jones tries to hang on to the lead into the final turn. Oh, understeer City in Ingwe from Jonesy. Sean Nurse up the inside, and the Celeb car is going to be bettered by the Volkswagen car. Can you believe that? Well, that's probably not how they wanted to end up in the first place. Anyway, great drive from Sean Nurse. He takes the win. Mark Jones comes through for second, but oh, understeer, baby.
Mark and Lindsay, unfortunately, Lindsay, it wasn't your day.
It definitely wasn't, which started from the minute I woke up with a stomach problem. But it was still a lot of fun. I'm not sure if that influenced the results. I think probably not. Not so used to traffic, and prefer to just get out of the way. So once I was at the back, there was just no catching up. But I still had a lot of fun.
And Mark, you were in the thick of things.
Very much so, yeah. In a big dice with Michele Lupini, and it kept the pressure on the whole time, which made it a fantastic race. So it was fun, a great format, and we had some proper dicing.
We caught up with the big boss of Volkswagen Communications, Matt Genrick, to see what this is all about.
We're very excited to have been able to put this together with all the different partners. The idea was hatched at SWAT Corps about 2 months ago, and we approached various partners to try and do a Celeb and a media day. And the biggest surprise of all was that the Guild of Motoring Journalists actually agreed to become a sponsor, which was really what also made the day come together. So really cool. Thank you, Bernie. We're delighted to have been here to be able to put this together. And most importantly, we really want this to continue continue.
It'd be fantastic if we could, and SA Guild of Motoring Journalists would love it.
It was obviously a huge success, especially from the media point of view. And the South African Guild of Motoring Journalists has its roots in motorsport. So motorsport is in our blood, and to be able to be a sponsor and be part of this event with Volkswagen and with Kyalami was a great honor for us.
Well, we don't only have the celebrities coming out of the media, but we had some big celebrities in the house as well. Look at those names. John Smith, Jack Parrow, Jacob Ashukwa. All of them coming to be part and parcel. And the biggest guy out there, Garth Collins, of course, ex-gladiator and now famous actor. Famous big cap, of course, is Jack Parrow. And looking forward to seeing how these guys all go. Nice Boerta in the house. I don't think he can pass, though, eh? We'll have to wait and see.
Garth, it's been 14 years since you've been on a racetrack.
Yeah.
And now you're back.
Yeah, it's good to be back, I tell you. I actually stopped coming around the tracks because I can't sit and watch it. It's like missing out on something, big FOMO. So I'm really looking forward to this. I wish it was a couple more laps than 4, but we're going to have some fun. And especially seeing the second last time I was out at Kyalami, I put it on its roof in turn 1. So let's hope that doesn't happen again, eh?
Well, now, most of our viewers know you better as Granite, but you've done a few acting roles.
Yeah, I've been in the industry now for nigh on 20 years. I've been doing some international stuff of late. I've just finished a series which was shown on Mnet in South Africa, a series for American Broadcasting Corporation called Of Kings and Prophets, where I played Goliath, which was a really cool role because they gave some depth to Goliath, and I've had a stint on Black Sails, some international things. And then locally, of course, I've done almost all the soapies now. I think I might be 1 or 2 short of completing a full house.
Jacob, from newsman to racing man.
Yeah, that's the best way to explain it. I like fast cars, so today is going to be a great experience to see how fast I can actually get. I am a speed nut, a speed freak. I just can't wait to see how much I can get on the straight. That's all I'm trying to do. Get like the most on the straight.
And Tando, welcome to racing.
Thank you so much.
Now tell me, have the nerves set in yet?
Not yet. I think it's going to set in once I'm on the track, but at the moment I'm really excited.
Now tell us a little bit about your reign.
My reign has been amazing. I'm approaching a month to go into Miss World, so I'm pretty excited about that. There's a lot of developments that are happening, and I'm excited and just blessed to be walking this journey.
See, it's all about planning, okay? So I believe the slowest is going first. So that's going to be me. But then they're never going to catch me. So I don't have to pass.
Yikes are such scallums, eh?
I've already worked it out. It's simple, right?
I think we've all got the same strategy going here. We're planning on slow qualifying and then pinning it once the race starts. So I think we might as well just all go out and just go for it. Put us on a starting grid, drop the flag, let's go.
Amen. But the pressure is on him today because he must know all about Formula One. You agree?
I do agree, Nas, but you know that he's raced these things before.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But he's supposed to. He's supposed to be number 1 today. If we go to a rugby field, it's a different ball game. If we go to e-sports, it's a different ball game. Today the pressure is on him, so we don't worry. We've got no pressure. All on him.
John Smith, Rugby Hall of Fame. We know you from rugby. This is racing. It's a different story.
It is a different story. I've had the privilege of being a navigator once or twice and being on the track for a bit of fun, but this is real racing, and I mean, you look at what the pressure's out there, so a different, certainly a very different to being in a scrum.
Not really. Similar to a scrum, though, Rob, I think. Eh? Well, the Cell Seagulls are there. Miss SA will kick things off for us. She'll be the first lady on track, and it's ladies first as she goes down towards Crowthorne Corner, trying to stay away from the boys, because I think that's where we're going to see all the action in amongst the boys. Jack Parrow only just arrived. So he hasn't even had a chance to drive this car yet. This is the first time he actually pulls away in the engine. And Dachate. The big man, Garth Collins. Oh.
I want to see someone overtake him. Try and overtake him. Or
check the power steering as well, eh? One-handed
natural power steering.
Yeah. Don't have to have power steering in his car. Well, here we go. It's Martinengo versus Collins here. And you can see just how John Smith just ahead of them in the Cell C car as they come under braking into Cheetah Corner. Well, Martinengo's probably going to have the line heading into Ingwe. He goes wide. He's going to try and sneak up the inside. Oh, Grant hasn't seen it coming. Here we go. Into Ingwe.
No, Granite's not going to let that happen. I'm telling you now, Granite is going to fight back. Yes, he does.
Yeah, look at that. Tags him and nearly puts him in the wall. Montenegro sideways. Doesn't stall the car, but that's what happened when Granite hits you. I think John Smith's worried. Look at him. He's checking the rearview mirror going, where is this big oak? I've taken out some big guys in my time. Hopefully I'm not going to get taken out by them. Oh, close stuff. Jack Parrow looks like he's at the front, and he's pulling away at the front end of this race, trying to get away from the rest of the field. You can see Graham Richards starting to make his way through as well. So a little bit of a three-way battle here. Not too shabby at all. Jacob Mashukwa just in the background in the red car. The 947 man doing a great job. Jack Parrow coming to the line. Oh, smoking tires, smoking guns. Yeah, by the power of Grayskull, Jack Parrow comes across to take the victory.
A rolling burnout there from the man with a long cap, but he comes across the line. What a great challenge this has been. And Lars Botha, he comes across the line in second, and Graham Richards in third.
Let's find out from Martinengo what it's like to be hit by Granite.
Well, I tell you what a race. I really, starting at the back there and having to try and fight my way through, missed all of the apexes, got maybe one or two. No, and then it was getting fun, and then I was getting closer to Garth, and he was getting closer to John, and I passed Garth, then he passed me back, and then I knew exactly how to pass them both coming into the final corner, and I got into the final corner, I was ahead of both of them, and I thought, okay, I'll be okay from here on. And the next minute I was there facing the wrong way around. And apparently, allegedly, he hit me on purpose. But we'll put it down to a racing incident. It was great.
Third place man, Graham Richards.
I've been sitting here chewing my nerves since 8 o'clock this morning. Burst a tyre in the practice run, pushing a little bit too hard. That might have actually been the secret today. I think that last lap I didn't brake once, so I don't even remember braking once. Nas was a tough nut to crack. The back end of the course is awesome, definitely where I scored some major ground. Those front end, I don't know what I was doing, but what a joy. Once in a lifetime opportunity, bro.
Let's go to race winner, Jack Parrow.
I feel good. I feel good. I feel better than I felt this morning, so that's a good thing. So, I'm from Belleville, so automatically I usually win with anything that involves cars and driving fast.
Well, if you come from Belleville, you'll see why. As Mike Rowe hands out third place to Graham Richards, second to Nas Botha, and eventually to our race winner, Jack the Cap Parrow.
The Belleville man.
Great initiative, and that's what it's all about.